Coach Micheal Burt. I'm here in San Antonio, Texas. Look at all these people I got with me. John Wetmore, Stephanie Wetmore. You can't see them back there. Sierra, Eric White. We are headed from here to Houston, Texas. And I got a short message for you. And the message is, you don't need more money, you need more people. Because the people have the money. So movement and circulation, Tammy, is what we're trying to do. Okay, movement, circulation. Yesterday on Monday, we were at an insurance event, Alejandro. Today we're gonna be at a business event. And what we're trying to do is we're just trying to get out there and keep moving, man. We're trying to keep moving and get in front of people. So Freddie, here's the concept. Start with an action you want people to take. Okay, number one, start with an action you want people to take. Number two, find a big urgent problem that people have. Number three, come up with a concept that would solve the problem. Number four, invite people to something in the future. Neil Forrester, to get you on the plane, Neil. And number five, once they get there and taste the ice cream, always, always, always have something in the future to invite people to. So here's the concept. You don't need more money, you need more people. The whole concept is how do we get in front of more people? So right now I've got the new book coming out in January. I got Pray Drive for lunch. Next week I got Pray Drive, 5 days of Pray Drive, Freddie Blanton. It's called the 5-Day Pray Drive Challenge. What I'm doing is I'm trying to show you, this is how you get in front of people. This is how you meet people. This is how you exchange with people. So you bring your talent to their ambition. As long as there's ambitions and as long as there's problems, there will always be ways to make money, James Nees. Always. So we got to find it, we got to package it, we got to market it, we got to monetize it. And that is ultimately how we go out and monetize. Is we get in front of people, we exchange value, time, energy, expertise, Lee Simmons, and then we go from exchanging to asking them to take an action. We invite them to take an action, okay? So, Coach Burt, Pray Drive for lunch today, 12:30, and then next week, 5-Day Pray Drive Challenge every day at noon Central Time. We're gonna be posting all this week. We need as many people as we can get on there. And if you haven't got your book yet, guys, I'm showing you how to do it while we're doing it, man. Lee Simmons, I'm showing you how to do it while I'm actually doing it. So, love you guys. Everybody needs a coach. We gotta head over to Houston. Being a monster is about taking your purpose and distributing it to the world in a very, very high level.
What do you want people to say about your business? What do you want to be known as in 5 years?
And your journey as an entrepreneur is not to achieve this or that. Your journey as an entrepreneur is to become this or that. Because in life, you get who you are.
The more relationships you get, the more money you get. Then the more money you get, the more relationships you get. It just keeps going back and forth. You guys want to surround yourself with high net worth individuals and you will eventually become one. Why? Because of the relationship.
Today, some of you are going to take some action that is going to propel you into the future so much that you don't recognize the person you look forward to later.
If you don't build your dreams, somebody is going to hire you to build theirs.
How many times have you failed? Fail again. Who cares? Just keep failing. Keep failing. You only have to be right one time.
People are counting on you to show up. They're counting on you to grow up. They're counting on you to deliver. They're counting on you to be the best you can be for you. Because if you ain't the best for you, you ain't gonna be the best for anybody else, folks. Woo, y'all look so good. Give yourself a hand for looking so good. Thank you. It's been so cool. Some of you have come up to me that I've only seen via Zoom. And you're like, you come right up to me and you say, hey, Coach Burt, hey, Coach Burt. And I'm like, yeah. You know, you want to take a picture? They said, no, we want to take a picture with your wife. I'm like, thank you, sweetheart. My name is Coach Micheal Burt, and I have a real simple philosophy. I believe everybody needs a good coach in their life. I believe a good coach can change your life. I believe a good coach will get you to do things you don't want to do. They'll challenge you to become something you didn't think you could become, but a good coach can take you to places you never thought you could become. How many of you got to where you are today because somebody, somewhere chose to see the good in you when it was easy to see the bad? See, when Doug called me, he said, Coach, I want you to really talk about going pro. How many of you guys have heard me say at some point in everyone's life, we make a decision? The word decide means to kill something off. The word decision means to cut something away. And we make a decision to leave our amateur desires behind. And we go pro. And we go pro in the body, physically. We go pro in the mind, mentally. We go pro in the heart, emotionally. And we go pro in the spirit, spiritually. We leave those amateur desires behind and we go pro. You see, Doug mentioned that I do a lot of work with Dr. Kevin Elko, which is Nick Saban's psychologist at the University of Alabama. Dr. Elko always says some people play on Friday nights. Some people play on Saturdays, but the pros play on Sundays. And then there's the Super Bowl pros that play for the Super Bowl. And only you can make up your mind to leave those amateur desires behind and take this business serious and go pro. So I'm gonna break down the habits of the top 1% of performers in the world. Would that be okay for you? How many of you would like to be in the top 1% of performers in the world? And I'm gonna show you that the top 1 to 3% of performers have 5 things that they do, and you can look at these 5 things and you can ask yourself, where do I struggle? What is my missing structure? How do I build this? And it all goes back to cycles. So Doug mentioned my talent. I can't cook. I'm geographically illiterate. Can't fix a car. There's a lot of things I can't do, guys. But the good Lord gave me the talent to take a concept, deconstruct that concept, codify that concept, and then package and deliver that concept in a way that activates something deep inside of a person. You see how clear I am in my talent? See, each one of you have a unique talent. That talent was given to you at birth. It was factory installed by the manufacturer. But you have birthday gifts that you haven't opened yet. And once you find the birthday gift, and once you package the birthday gift, and once you distribute the birthday gift, then you can go help a lot of people with the birthday gift. So greatness has a cycle. And let me show you what that cycle looks like. And this is a cycle that I went through personally in my life. I grew up in a small town in Tennessee. There's all my Tennessee people. I was raised by a single mother who had me when she was 16 years old. My mom and dad married for 1 year and then they divorced. My dad never came to a baseball game. He never hugged me. He never told me he loved me. He never showed up at anything I did growing up early in my life. So it was me and this real tough single mom. And my mom taught me we dress up, we show up, we grow up, and we deliver. How about a hand for all the mamas out there in the world? And mom wouldn't let me miss a day of school growing up, and man, I hated it. Other kids could miss, and other kids could do this, and I said, Mom, I don't feel like going. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Amateurs listen to their feelings. Professionals do not listen to their feelings. Do you really believe Journey feels like singing Don't Stop Believing Again? But they do it when you go to pay money to see them play, right? So my mom, while she was working her 2 jobs, she would work at the shirt factory during the day, and then she would go to nursing school at night. And she would take me down to the local baseball field where I would stay for hours and hours and hours. And it was one woman down there named Mickey Vincent. Mickey Vincent was a female baseball coach, the only female down at the local baseball field. And that woman tended to me. She cared for me. She fed me. And I observed something very powerful. I watched how she took care of other people's kids. And I had a huge revelation. Revelation is a sudden, dramatic moment. I observed and I had a revelation. A good coach can change a person's life. Everybody needs a coach in their life. And I observed it by watching this woman named Mickey Vincent. And so at 6 years old, she would teach me everything. She would coach me. And then she said to me one day this: one of these days when you grow up, you're gonna be a great coach. At 6 years old, she saw that in me. How many of you see the talents in your children right now? And you can see those talents. And with the right coaching and the right mentorship and the right discipline, that those talents can manifest and they can go help lots of people. See, you can see talents in other people, but many times you can't see it in yourself. So I had this big revelation. The revelation is, man, everybody needs a good coach in their life.